Hello, everybody. It has on here, so that's pretty cool. All right, so I better explain. I don't really have much of an audience, but I'm gonna explain. I had some pretty. I had a lot of COVID-related tragedies in my family over the last 3 months, so it's been really, really, really hard to actually sit down and stream because I started streaming back in December, and everything kind of went crazy after that, and I haven't really been in the mood to stream or do anything. I mean, obviously, it was like a lot of bad stuff happened during that time. I'm still gonna be off and on, but I just wanted to try this today because I kind of missed. But I gotta make all of my stuff ready, which I do not, because I didn't plan for this at all. I gotta make all of my stuff ready, which I do not. Okay, whoops, gotta mute that. I just did this spur of the moment because I heard they were doing like a free stuff for like certain people, like people who were played it already or whatever. And I was like, wow, I could give that a shot. Edgewalker is looking pretty good because I've always loved the Garlemald story and all that other stuff. I was never very interested in, like the Ascian side. I wasn't very interested in that. I was interested in like the gritty war for our people thing, and that was always really interesting to me. I played a little bit of what is it called? What's it called? This latest expansion. I played a little bit of this latest expansion, but I kind of gave up after. I think I got to level 75 on my main. I won't be playing my main on this stream though, because that's not fun, and I don't actually remember much of the story, so I figured I can use my level 15 character right here. Is Sarah. And work on it from there. I'm putting everything on. So I'll be doing that so I can get myself a refresher. And I haven't finished Shadowbringers. Woo, I got it. And I haven't finished Shadowbringers, so I don't know what's going to happen there. I actually have managed to avoid all spoilers on it. Even though to this day I'm still subscribed to the subreddit. I guess I just try not to pay too much attention to stuff. What else? Oh, yeah, I used to be like I would still say that I am, I just don't do it. I used to be a really big role player. So I will be on the Balmung server. Doesn't mean I'm gonna roleplay this time around. I'm still kind of considering if that's something that I do. Right now I'm going with maybe, you know. That's what I'm going with right now. So, okay, so I have my laptop up now. Alright, let's do this. I almost fell out of my chair. Anyway, let's see. So this is my main. I've had her since launch. I played Final Fantasy 1.0 for a little while, way back in 2010, and and I've played these two characters. Obviously, neither of these races existed back then. So Loki was a regular here, and Army was actually an elf, Elysian, Elven, whatever they're called. Because I really liked what they looked like back then. But when I got into the beta, way back in like 2012, 2013, I can't even remember at this point, I hated the animations for the Elysian so much that I switched her over to a Midlander and then made Loki a Highlander, which I actually think that's a much better idea. Then I got, let's see, this is my Raw. This is Dage. He's my Highlander. Mimgus is my Malifaux. Here's my Elysian. I will be changing her. I'll be trying to decide what I want to do with her. If I want to just completely change her over or not. Because I actually used her as a bad guy for a role-playing session, and she's dead. She's like long dead, so I don't need to keep her around. This one was for a tribe of all people who have quit at this point. So this will probably get changed. And then Ysera, who was another bad guy that I played. She was a Garlean bad guy, and I killed her off, but I'm going to be bringing her back. No, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna roleplay, but she's coming back because Garlemald's coming out this next expansion, and I'm very excited, so I'm gonna bring out my Garlean. Obviously, you can't have the Garlean race complete. That would be nice, though. That's what they should do. It's like, Garlemald's coming out, give us the race. Okay, so we're gonna go in. So, I'm gonna try really hard not to use any of my resources on my main. I'm gonna try not to use her at all while I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV for this stream. It's cheating. She's got like 30 million gil, and it's cheating. I'm gonna play this like I'm new. Because I don't remember a lot of it, so I am playing like it's new. I don't remember any of the controls. I don't remember how to do anything. Except move. That's all I know how to do. So, I gotta wait for the queue to go down, so I'm gonna actually work on my set. Oh! Never mind. Let me do that anyway. I was like, I'm gonna work on getting my YouTube titles optimized, and then it was like, nah, you don't need to do that. Oh, let's see. Thing I do gotta do. Add the final tag on here. Oh, 2010. Yeah, that's when I played it. 1.0 was it was bad. I played it, but it was bad. It's strange though, because even though I know it's bad, I have a strange nostalgia for it. Like, maybe it wasn't that bad. It was that bad. It's kind of like Final Fantasy XI. I played Final Fantasy XI back in the day. See, I told you I'm old. I played Final Fantasy XI back in the day, and I know it's a bad game, but I'm still like, oh, I miss that game. It was so grindy. Okay, so let's do this. So what do we do? I had to re-get. It's probably pirates because it said some of the stuff has changed. Ah, I hate this girl's hair. I can't wait till I can change it. But as you can see, I have no money. And I'm not gonna use my main to get her money. I'm gonna do this the natural way. We're gonna pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and do this. Anyway. It said that I had to re-get the quest because the stuff has changed. And I'm wondering if I could remember what it was like so I could be like, oh yeah, it did change. But I'm starting to think, that's not the case. Should I read these smaller quests? Or can I ignore them? Do people even care? Like, mostly people, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's see. Roncante. What's this? So they've sent ye to do their dirty work. Well, ye'll never take me alive. Never! Oh. And then she runs off. He runs off. They run off. So I have to get up here to get the... I remember. There are stairs over here. So, I don't know if I plan on making Final Fantasy a big part of my stream. I just kind of felt like getting on here because it said I'll be back in March. And I was a big liar. I didn't want to be a liar. I got back on here. I think I will, as long as I just play the character. I have to figure out playing something that's not cyberpunk. I kind of finished that while I wasn't streaming, so I got to figure out other things. I have two. I have two. I even put this online games. Final Fantasy XIV, Genshin Impact, but I'll probably come up with like a single player if I can find one that I want to play. Medium looks really good. I think I might try Medium on the Xbox. I think I would give that one a go. I'm bad with spooky, but it'll make for great reactions. I'm bad with scary games, but I like them. Like one of my favorite games of all time is Fatal Frame. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That game scares the shit out of me, but I love it. It's so good. Silent Hill's really good. Let's see. Silent Hill 1, 2, 3 are really good. Resident Evil, my favorite is Resident Evil 0. But there's been a lot of solid ones in that. I still haven't played 7 because it's first person, and I think it would scare me, like, a lot. We actually have the VR version in there, and no. Oh, look, I gotta fight somebody. Ooh, what job am I? What is it? Oh, rogue. Oh, rogue? Why would I pick rogue? So, interesting story. Back when we played Final Fantasy XI, the guild I ran, which I did run a guild, what up, had rogues in it that I loved to tease, but I was always like, rogue is useless. Everybody hates rogue, which in Final Fantasy XI is not true. Rogue was actually super useful. I would just be there sitting there like, I hate rogue. Rogue is the worst. And now I'm playing one. I guess it's because it turns into ninja, which I also hated in Final Fantasy XI, so I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what my thought process was when I picked this. Let us see. I'm gonna move. Okay. So that was, I beat up that person. And okay, so I was talking about my channel. I really want to do otome games as my previous streams have dictated. I really love otome games, but I found out that otome games aren't really good for live streaming. Sometimes they can be, like when I'm playing with somebody else, but they're not really good for like live streaming. So I think I'm actually gonna start making videos. I've been learning how to edit and all of that stuff. So I think I'm gonna start making videos of otome games and do live streams of everything else. Maybe I'll get more comfortable doing videos of anything else. But right now I'm gonna kind of stick to doing otome game videos. I'll do highlight videos. I've been learning how to do highlight videos. You know, so people can find my channel and I can only put the funny stuff in there so they don't know that I'm boring. You know how it goes. Okay, so I didn't look at those either. I'm playing this like I've been playing it all this time, and it's like no, I don't even remember anything. I'm just gathering them up. I guess it's just muscle memory, man. It's hard to get rid of. Report to Western Lenoska. I'm in. Western Lenoska. Lenoska. Lenosia. Whatever. We're calling it Lenoska. We're going with it. Looks like ups. I'm gonna guess that they streamlined Flex back in let's see, back in the day, for the first part of the game, during Vanilla 2.0, I was, Bard. But I switched to... what did I switch to? I don't remember, but it was another DPS, but eventually I ended the game as a scholar slash astrologian because the raid team I was on was in desperate need of a healer and a tank. And I offered to be a tank, and they all said no. So I changed my job to a healer. I do remember that I'm leveling a tank right now on my main. I do remember that. I was leveling Gunbreaker. Because nobody wanted me as a tank, and now I'm just doing it out of spite. Out of spite, you dumb bitch. I tried, my favorite class in Final Fantasy, just overall, is Red Mage, so I tried Red Mage. I mean, I like Red Mage, but I didn't get to play it a lot because they needed a healer. They didn't need me right Red Maging it up when we already had a Red Mage on the raid team. So I got stuck with Summoner and Astral. But turned out Scholar was pretty fun. So that was at least a good thing. White Mage was boring as hell. Oh my god. They tried to get me to play White Mage, and I just did not want to. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna play White Mage. You guys pick another healer. But Scholar was fun, so that was fine. I also really like Summoner, so I already had Summoner leveled, which made that a really decision for me. I was planning on becoming a Summoner main. I had Loki as my main for a little while. And she was gonna be my main, but Summoner. I don't know if it's different now, I'll have to look, but Summoner was a giant pain in the ass. Like, it was so complex for no reason. Why was it like that? Nobody knows. Just absolutely abysmal. So I switched. I also switched mains. That's an RP story, though, for another day. I switched mains because of RP. I guess I could say it. I switched mains because of RP because my Loki character, because I was the guild leader, people thought she was too harsh and she wasn't very friendly, and I was the guild leader at the time, so it kind of ended up looking bad on the guild. So, so I switched to a nicer character. I already had these characters' personalities from. I mean, that's what role players do, right? You know how it goes. So I switched to a character with a nicer personality, and that ended up working pretty well. I wanted to be like this, like badass bitch femme fatale, and it didn't work out. I feel like a lot of role players want to play jerks because in fiction, the jerks are still forced to interact with the main characters because you're the author. You're writing that they have to interact with this jerk ass loser, right? So the lone wolf will eventually get told that he has to hang out with this group, and the broody knight will eventually come out of his brood, and everybody will be so interested in his story. It's not like that in roleplay at all. They just will not deal with you, and then if you sit there and you're like, why won't you deal with me? They'll be like, because your character's a jerk. So it's a little different. But everybody wants to play the lone wolf because they want to be that stereotype. I don't know. I leveled up. Okay. So I'm probably gonna talk a lot about my old moments in this game. I haven't played it regularly in about years though. So if things have changed, I'm not gonna know. Is the housing system better? I bet it's not. Housing system is utter trash, so I feel like in the 3 years that I've been gone, that's something they should have probably worked. But I bet you they didn't. I bet you they didn't. I bet it's still bad, and everybody still complains. Okay, so what should I do now? I have been talking and not paying more attention. Give succulent bone to starving pup. How do I look at one of my quests? Wow, look at all these quests. Okay. I guess I'll just do the one right. The nostalgia is really getting to me. Oh, it said it. I could probably. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. I feel like I should pick a different job, but we're going with it, guys. We're going with it. I am so bad at melee jobs, but this is what I picked for her. So in the past, so we're gonna honor past me and not do this the easy way. Because I can just take up a healer and get up really fast, but I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna cheat our way through this. Do people pick healers nowadays? No. They're healers and tanks still really. Ooh, a tank. I could pull a tank. Oh, what tanks are there? Gunbreaker. Oh, wait, I have to unlock Gunbreaker though. The only tanks they have at the start are Paladin and Warrior, right? Yeah, that's right. Nah, I'll stick to this. I'm gonna have to deal with the drudges of being a DPS. I'm not sure if I can even play Ninja. It's really fast, isn't it? Well, whatever. We'll still do this. I'm so not used to playing with a keyboard and mouse anymore. I've played all my games with controller since I quit this game. I know you can play it with a controller, but it's so complex. It's just easier to do it. Considering how I play. I'm a clicker. The dreaded clicker. You can probably hear it in the background, me clicking the mouse. I don't hit the keyboard. I just find that easier to do. Since I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed. I use everything the right-handed way, but I'm left-handed. I automatically go to the opposite. Like, you know how people with their right hand, they'll do the clicking, but I find that really difficult on my click on my. I should probably learn how to play like a left-handed person, but all left-handed people are a little bit ambidextrous because we have to be. We live in a right-handers world. What is this? Create shadows that no. Oh, I should put this up here. This is actually a buff. And what's this? Hide. Blend in with your surroundings. It's impossible for. Ooh, stealth. That's a good lazy ability. Over here. Fight this thing? Oh, fight these things. Okay. Can I come over here? Yeah, there you go. Haha, one scurvy dog down. My mateys, one scurvy dog. Okay. Woo! How fun. Okay. Is that a kitty? Can I keep it? Can I keep the kitty? Oh, so cute! I want to keep the kitty. I'm just not going to give it to the quest giver. I'm just going to be like, I don't know where that cat went. I think he died. And then I'm going to keep it for myself. Basically starting from the beginning here. I was actually getting an audience back in December. Now I'm starting back from 0. That's okay though. I'm willing to persist. It's like really boring with 2 abilities. It's just what we're doing now. Sure, it gets better. I'm only level. I hear that Ninja has. I've never played Ninja before, even back in the day. I never touched Ninja. It's like a level. I don't even think I unlocked it on. So we're just going with it. Going with it. What the? What the F? What the what? Don't make me have to brave these hills. Oh, fate. I forgot. People still, oh, yeah, I was about to say, do people still do fates? And this person's doing fates, so guess I gotta eat my words already. Do I have 2,000 gold yet? Shoot, away with you. Is that, he's saying that to the Aurochs or me? It's like, because the shoe is gonna work on either of us. I'm gonna stab him in his face. I wish there was a way for you to be like super rude, because Ysera's, in my head, Ysera's like a bad guy. She's a Garlean who has infiltrated Eorzea. And I just want her to be like super bad, just like, I'm gonna stab you in the face. I'm gonna punch you in the face, you bitch! I'm gonna punch you in the face. There it is. It's not of her to be like that all the time. So I guess Ninja is a good So I'm just gonna have to learn how to play it. Yay! What is that? What did I do? That's not a lot of X. Go get the Stardust green check. Yeah. You can absolutely tell how often I mouse to direction here. I know a lot of people use like the keyboard, but that's actually really hard. In Final Fantasy XI, I didn't use the keyboard. I didn't even use it moving back then. Back then you could like use your mouse to move. So I didn't even use that. I don't know. I'm playing games wrong. Now what? Grr. Oh. Soothe. Okay. Soothe. Comfort the puppy. Come with me, puppy. Come here. Come here, puppy. So I got a puppy and I got a cat. And I just keep them. They're mine now. Let's go, puppy. I don't think I have a chocobo yet, right? When do you get chocobos in this? Watch me have one. That would be funny. Yeah, I should check. I don't have one. I don't have one. You gotta pay for it, don't you? I wasted my sprint. That's okay. I just figured out we had a sprint like right before I started the stream. I was like, I have sprint? What is this? Let us. Oh, it's a what's it called? Guildleaf. Ah, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. Give me the pup. So this is where the pup Raconte. Well done. She was here not long ago. Matter of fact, it seems she is willing to cooperate with authorities and set things right. I don't know what she did, because I skipped. Woo. But that's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation taken into custody. You couldn't have done it without your help. The ringleader has yet to be found, but perhaps now Aleport can enjoy a moment of rest. Puppy! Puppy! I have my volume really low in this. Can I turn it up? Nah. Ooh, I got to keep the puppy! What? Puppy! Puppy. Wow, look at all the stuff I have in her inventory. What is this? Oh, I've got the wind-up Gilgamesh, so we're gonna eat that. Got the baby behemoth. Who's the Zena? Stop it. Minion of Light. Okay, guess we're using that. Black Mage Barding, that's for your oh. Behemoth Barding. Oh. Corral Bell. Is that like a mount? Oh yeah, it is a mount. You can summon the Corral mount. Do I have access? Mounts. Mounts? Mounts! Mounts! Summon. Aw, nope. Pointer. Oh, Fantasia. Oh, I should use that. I don't like how she looks. Like, I'm not a big fan, but maybe if I change her hair color and stuff, I like it. But if I don't, I'm changing. This is the army face, huh? Sorry, my main's face. I might change her face. It's the same. Although my main's looks much better. Looks like I kind of passed them. And a boat. Okay. We got a boat. Yep, and a puppy. Yay, I got to keep the puppy. Yay. Okay. About the kitty. I should check her mail, because I have 6 pieces. Meow! So cute. Kitty. Friend, I leave this. Yay! Get a kitty. Hello, kitty. I got a puppy. And I got. Sort this. This is sad state of affairs. Oh, yep, there you go. Okay. So I remember back in the day, you couldn't sort your inventory when the game first started. And my laptop is done. Look at it. There we go. Okay, so remember back in the day you couldn't sort your inventory. I spent a lot of time like trying really hard to make it pretty. Cat? No. Is there a Moogle around here? Yes. There it is. It's 6 letters have arrived for you. You cannot carry more campaign or Mog Station letters. Oh. What's this? Oh, delivery Moogle? Cool. Enclosed is a wind-up delivery Moogle minion. May it bring you Kupo enhanced warm fuzzies. Okay. One is a model enterprise. Oh man, you can tell I played this for a really long time. Oh, that was for when I went to FanFest in 2014? 2000. Yeah. What this was for, but I got a little cute Chocobo there. Oh, another Fantasia! Yes! Oh, I'm definitely changing. I should probably do that, but you have to have, like, no mail, and you can't have any armor on, right? See, I remember. I remember. So how do I summon more mail? Oh, do I have to delete it? Okay. Oh, I got more stuff. Wind Up Bahamut. That was from the collector's edition of one of them. I think it was Heaven's Ward. But this one. Wind up. Very nice. The fat Tacoma whistle. Oh yeah. How did I get that? Did you have to pay for it? How did you get that? This is a goblin cap and a wind-up goblin. Okay. Very nice. Wait for these to be deletable. 2,303 days is the last time. Character. There, now you know. It was 2,303 days ago. What is the math on that? Let us find out. 2,303, 5, 6 years? Is that right? That can't be correct. What? We got Odin. Ether 8 tickets. Oh, good. Wind up leader. Behemoth Warhorn. Another Fantasia. Yes! I'm definitely changing her face now that I've got all these Fantasias. Void Resonator. Get more. Yeah, I've got like 3 Fantasias on her. I think I'm gonna actually change her face. And I'm gonna try really hard this time. I definitely can tell that I was just lazy. Because I had an originally Sarah. It was one of those other characters on the list. She died, so I changed I've used a slot for another character, and I actually just went back to Sarah on this character. I can tell that the character that I had in this slot was just a throwaway. Black Jacobo chick! Woo woo! Is that everything? Did I get everything? Should have gotten everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. Where is Fantasia her butt? Oh, there's more. Is it all the same stuff? That would be funny. Just, here you go. Same stuff. Oh no, this is different. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, what's that? Riku! Dream of the Faith. To be some foreign script. What's that for? All Oh wait, I got Yuna's costume because of the right? So that might be that. Ooh! Heck yeah, the Leonhardt set. Ignition key. I told you, didn't I? I wonder what that's referencing. I unfortunately wouldn't know. Delete these. See if I get any more. Okay. Another request. Happens. You can tell. You can tell I played this game for a long time. And all the stuff that I got. I wonder if you can get some of this, what's the right word? Harder to get stuff? Nowadays. Like, can you get the Moogle costume now? I mean, it's been like 6 years. You should be able to. In an easier way than buying a FanFest ticket. It was really fun, FanFest wise. I got to meet a lot of my guild members. I went twice. before I quit. I went twice. So let us disrobe her. Equip, equip. Okay. She should be disrobed now. Okay. Let us finish. We can actually make her look how I want her to. And I'm not sure how that's gonna look. Remove all gear and log out. Okay. Log out. Going to fix her. We're gonna make her better. Yeah. Okay, start. I'm not gonna use my main's face, although I think that's the best one. I didn't really like any of the heroes' faces, but I think I did a really good job with my main's face. You can't see it. She's cloaked in shadow, but I really do think I did a good job. Read it. Okay, so let's not go with my main's face though. Let's attempt to make her look different. I'm gonna make her really short. I like the idea that she's like this short, stabby queen. We're gonna go with that, but she's gonna be pretty muscular. She's gonna be pretty muscular. That goes to the gym. A stabby when it wants it a stick. Bust size. Boobies. Edge. I will make them normal sized, whatever that means. Skin color. She's gotta be super pale, like super pale, because she is from Garlemald. Whoa. Risque. Okay, so let's see. Face. Oh, I don't remember there being 5 faces. No, that's Army's face. This is Army. That's my main. Yeah, see, you have to really work hard at getting them to look pretty nice. Like, this original face, her eyes are like, she looks scared. Her nose is too small. This one's that I had, I'd have to work on. That's too nice looking. Like, she doesn't look like she'd stab you in the face, but maybe that would be a good idea. Nope, too severe. Maybe. This one's a definite maybe, but I hate that nose. Wow, that nose is... Okay, so maybe this one? Okay, so I'm gonna give this one and this one a go and see which one. Like, I like this one's... Doesn't look... Okay, so we want a stronger jaw than what they're given. Like how you can't even tell the difference. Okay. Okay, I see you. It's all fake. It's all fakery. Still want to give her like a sharper jawline. Look at that. Nothing changes. Eye shape. Oh, here we go. Ooh. The little upturn. That's nice. Really nice. Whoa, that chin though. It looks like this face's default is sad face. Just silly. The upturn. I think the eyelashes. I think I'm gonna go with the upturn. Makes her look a little bit more suspicious, while still giving off that kind of innocent appearance that I'm kind of looking for. Iris size looks large. Eye color. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. We'll skip it for now. Alright. Eyebrows. Eyebrows are very important in shaping your character's face. Never knock the eyebrows. It's very important. eyebrows can make you look, it can make your character look really stupid or really good depending on what you decide to do. I tend to like bushier eyebrows. I don't really like thin. These are the bushiest, but they kind of make her look surprised. This one has a more neutral, so we're gonna go with that more neutral. Yeah, see how much better that looks? Remember, don't knock eyebrows. They're very important. Okay, nose. Another very important feature. I've noticed that in Final Fantasy XIV, all of the noses are just way too small for the faces, and it makes them look like really crazy. It makes them look bad. I'm noticing that the graphics are holding up okay, but I think the game could really use a graphical update. Like, look at the ears here. I don't think it's ever been updated, and the game's like 7 years old? 8 years old? Almost 8. Very close to 8. And it's starting to show its age a little bit, and I think they could fix that up. But I mean, it looks really good from a distance. There's no pores or anything on the faces, too, and I'd really like to see. I know they can do it now. Anyway, nose. Nose. Ooh, nose. 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 I don't like that nose. This nose is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 4. It's big, and it balances the face, but it's not very long. That's good. Her mouth is huge. I wonder if we can smallen it a little bit. Oh no, you can just make it bigger. Oh, you can smallen it. Let's see. Actually, I kind of like this. 4. Yeah, I like 4, so we're gonna go with 4. So far, I'm liking what this character is looking like. That looks really nice. Yeah, I like that. She's got a little bit of a chubby cheek problem, but so I'm gonna go back and I'm going to try that other face. That is bad. Look at that. That looks like really bad plastic surgery. There's some really bad plastic surgery going on there. This is your plastic surgeon. Don't go through them. That looks awful. Let's see if I can fix this face. If I can't, I'm gonna go back to the other one. This one's pretty good. No, I don't see these. Oh, 3, I guess. Eyebrows, very important. Make sure you're... I like the eyebrows on this one because they're all... Oh no, that makes her look like she's like worried. I like the eyebrows on this one because they're all bushy. They're like only one's thin, this one. Look at that. Look at that evil glare. Oh no. Oh, you got it. I don't understand why this nose is so small. Why are the noses so small? I need a big nose. I need a big nose. There we go. These noses are awful, dude. I'm going back to the other face. Those noses are bad. Okay, so that looks fine. Why does it look so bad? Oh, do I need to change some settings? Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. This one gives her more chubby cheeks. Ooh, I'm starting to see a very slight difference between them. They're very chubby, most chubby. Let's give her less stuff. But still kind of got that chubby cheek innocence. Oh, that profile though is so bad. But she looks cute from like an angle, and she looks cute from above and below. But her profile is like, that's quite the underbite. But you know, we're not gonna look at her profile often, so that's fine. I just don't want to use my main space for this. So we gotta pick an eye color. I think I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna just start with the hair first. Do they have any new hair since I played last? I played like 3 years ago. They better have some, you know? No, definitely. No, that's the hairstyle. I don't like the hair color though. Let's change the hair to the white that I wanted for Garlean. What you consider like the Garlean one. A really bright white. Maybe a deeper white? Or do we want her hair to glow in the sun like a Cullen? I don't know. I have to see it in different environments. We're not at that point yet. Okay, so let's see. I like it. I like it. She looks. She looks pretty okay. Really? I think this was hair that I used for her when I rolled her. I need to. Wow. That really emphasizes her chubby cheeks. We don't want to do that. We want to make her at least look a little intimidating. Just a little. Oh, I like this hair with the highlights on it. That looks so... This is cute. Yeah. Doesn't look like she's gonna stab you, though. It doesn't really frame her face that well, though. I'm gonna keep chubby hair. Watch me actually switch it out again, because I can't handle it. Just gotta find a hairstyle that frames her chubby cheek well. That's all. That's cute. Yeah. That's cute. Maybe this one. I don't think bangs help her out at all. So we're going to avoid... Woo, that was my... We're going to avoid, bangs for this character. Because the bangs are doing her no favors. This one's kind of cute for her. Just really go with that innocent feel. Wendy's braids. That one's okay, even though bangs. Do they have any, like, really good non-banged ones? See, it's gonna be between this one and this one. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. This one. Okay, so I don't know about her eye color. What do you think? Let's test her out in different environments. Looks pretty there. No. Ooh, she looks really pretty here. That looks really nice. Yeah, we'll go with this. Got that bigger nose. Got that. You got those smaller lips, big eyes. I'm wondering about the lips though. Let me see. Yum, mouths. See what that mouth do. Can I give her the big DSLs? I think that would be too much. I like them. I'm gonna keep the DSLs. Yeah, I kind of like those. Yeah, I like those because look how severe she looks now. she's just done with your bullshit right there. Yeah, she looks great. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Lip color. Well, bad, so we gotta go with the standard dark lip for bad character. Actually, no, I just really like dark lip. Even my my main, who I consider to be soft and good, she has a dark color. This is cute. Very 1990s brown. I used to wear that lipstick in the 90s. Dating myself. But just full on black. The goth queen. I think I'm gonna go with tinted lip. Not too dark, but it's not light. I think I'm gonna keep. I like the white. I need her to look as blank slatey as possible. Alright, facial features. You can have a scar, mole, bigger eyebrows. Got my meh. Have a tattoo right here. Ears are lacking. If I take off the tattoo, she suddenly looks really young. That's funny. Ears are really lacking. Let's put them on both sides. It's a very Garlean color. Be a bright red. I can change the color of these or so. Ick. Face paint. Alright. Gonna go with this and call it a day. I am evil. If I turn this the same color that I did. I can't. No matchy matchy. Oh, I like this bed. No matchy. I kind of like this. Should I keep it? I'm gonna keep it, at least for now. I can always get rid of it later. Kind of like, see if I can get them matching color. Ooh, that's close. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm into that. Okay. Voice. I want her voice to be, yeah, high-pitched. Like, I need her to be annoying. Yes, perfect. There we go. Yeah! Dig it. I dig it. This looks pretty good. Here for it. Here for it. Anything I'm missing? Don't think so. Yes, very Garlean. I don't need this. See her in different environments. Then good. She kind of looks like she's gonna stab you in the throat. That's what I'm going for. Excellent. Nice. She looks good. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. She looks really good. I like it better than her old face, huh? Sure. So you just gotta work on them and make them look okay. For some reason, the defaults of all of the Final Fantasy XIV characters is they have these really tiny noses and really big mouths, and it makes them look really weird. No, it's all about trying to find the balance, even if, like, your character doesn't look perfect. Like, Army has a big nose. She has a big nose. But I like it, because it balances her face, and she looks really cute. But she got a big honker. Oh, there we go. Let us try this again. Let us. Let us. Now we can get back to playing, because it was bugging me how she looked. I'm just that bitch who cannot play a character I don't like visually. Here we go. How do you look? Oh, she looks good. Oh, she looks cute. Yes, we love this. Looks real cute. I'm happy. Happy with the results. Sometimes you make a character in Character Creator. Oh yeah, cute outfit. You make a character in Character Creator, and you get them in the game, and you're like, oh no, they're ugly. Let's see how much space. I think I still have enough. I don't have to worry about using all that stuff. Look at the highlights on that. Girl, you look great. You could be innocent if you want to be, and you could be evil if you want. Let's go stabby stabby. She looks great now. Can't stop looking at her. Okay. Still got them chubby cheeks, which I would say is a good thing because she disarms people with how cute she looks. Then she'll stab you in the face. Like Louise from Bob's Burgers. She'll disarm you because she's so cute, but then she opens her mouth and you're like, what the actual F? I should... When do you get your Chocobo in this? I'm starting at 15. Give me all this stuff. I'm not asking. Oh, I should go sell this shit. Dude, maybe I will actually get 2,000. Oh, I don't need to change her though. I don't need the 2,000 anymore. That's right. I changed her already using a Fantasia. Pretty sweet. Okay. I'm not biased. Did I get the Aetherite? Do I need? Is there an Aetherite here? Oh, yeah, there. Oh, I was such an idiot. Okay. Get the Aetherite. Almost forgot about that. I thought it was going to be like an automatic thing. Oh, you're here now. You can teleport here, but no. No, that's Cyberpunk. That's not this game. Okay. So now what? Now what? Okay. I think I got a quest in the Hall of the Pirates that I need to do. And... Whee! Whee! I'm really happy with how she turned out. I still think she looks a little weird, but you know, they can't be perfect. Overall. I'm not even gonna get her stuff crafted because I can probably talk to one of my members like, hey, can you craft all this really good gear for? I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned. I wonder what I should take up. What are the crafts? Moist. So is this the Hall of Novices? See, yeah, this is new. There was no Hall of Novices doing this quest. But probably pirates, you had to go into the dungeon. So this is different. You just went into the dungeon and had to fend for yourself. You'll figure it out. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. Well, you sent all of us there in 2013. And you shall need the training here at the Hall of Novices. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. I don't need to do that though. I remember somewhat how to play the game. I don't think I need that kind of... Was that not right? Who was I supposed to talk to? Speak with the yellow jacket at the entrance of... Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to do this dungeon. I haven't done a dungeon in so long. It'll be weird. I tend to like to play my games single player. But I am a DPS, so that makes it so, like, I can just sit in the back and no one will ever know if I'm doing anything at all. We just have to assume. It's Edda! Oh. Edda, no! If I never do this quest, you'll stay alive! I assume you already know about the ship been slipping around the Isles of the Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality has been passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in everybody's mind. Anyway, your task is to poke around the caves and find out who exactly we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping a watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-face tattoos. Luckily, I have a red-face tattoo. Satasha, now available. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do this. Does that mean I'm gonna be waiting for hours to, like, find somebody to do this with me? Can I do this alone? Oh no! Oh, yay! That was fast! I thought I was gonna have to wait for hours. Oh, well, the tank isn't saying yes, so... He's probably like, I'm not doing this one. F off. Okay, they're in. That was fast. Especially at a level 15 dungeon. Who wants to do those? Nobody, that's who. I think I can get out of this, because I've seen it before. I'm just having just all these flashbacks. Oh, look, it's a bunch of new people. Yee. Yee. I like that. I like that. All the new people. Oh, this is cute. Oh, is that a Santa jacket? Oh, that must have been from one of the events that I wasn't here for. I want that jacket so bad. What? Can you buy it? Oh my god. I forgot. You have to hit tab, right? Yeah, you have to hit tab. Ooh, ooh, my card is not doing too well. Shut up, card. You got this. You're not that bad. I still use a 980. I know. It's a TI. It's a TI. Because all the cards that have come out are expensive or you can't find them. I was actually thinking about getting a 380? A 3080? A 3080? But I can never find them. And I'm not gonna pay a scalper. Kidding me? I don't like games that much. Okay. I'm just following the tank. Just following the tank. Whatever he wants to do, I will do it too. My abilities are really boring. So how's everybody's day? Okay, cool. We got this. Was Rogue available? At the beginning, or am I showing Rogue available at the beginning of the game, or am I showing that I'm not a new player by picking Rogue? Oh, look at this guy trying to help. We are to pull a red lever. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even remember that, so... I don't know what level they're... I don't even know what lever they're talking about. I remember when Rogue wasn't available. It wasn't a beginning class, but they eventually added it. I wonder if I should just keep her as a ninja, but if I get her to 60, if I should change her class to something. 72, I guess. You gotta get all of them. 50, 60, 70? I might just keep her a ninja and just not be very good at it. Not gonna raid or anything. Who gives a shit? If I was gonna raid, I'd do it on my main. So, recently, Shiny had a comeback. Yes, I love K-pop. I've liked K-pop since 2007. I knew about K-pop since 2001 because I'm really big into J-pop. And I got into Boa through the J-pop side. In fact, I didn't even know she was Korean. But I got into K-pop in 2007. My first K-pop song that I actually really liked was Wonder Girls, Irony. I think that's true for everybody. Didn't they just change the game? But Shiny recently had a comeback, and Shiny is one of my favorite groups of all time. I loved them. I got into them during Ring Ding Dong. I think a lot of people did. That song was so catchy. Ring ding dong ding ding dong ding ring a ding 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 ding. And I haven't heard from them in a really long time, not since Jonghyun passed. Who's my second favorite, by the way? He's still my second favorite. Shiny is still 5. But they recently had a comeback, but Don't Call Me. Oh my god. So I had so much nostalgia. I was like, I can't believe Shiny's back. Has it been? You know how long? Oh, that dude left. The one who was, oh no, one of the dudes left. Well, screw that guy. I'm just following this tank. I don't care how long it takes. I ain't here to be efficient. Anyway, I'm super excited that Shiny came back. Shiny's always been one of my favorite groups. I think Shiny might actually be my favorite now. You know, over time they become better and better. And a lot of my favorite groups have, like, I think my list was like FX, Shiny, and then Super Junior for my top 3. And FX is basically gone now, so I think Shiny's probably number 1 at this point. Still love Super Junior though. I know they're coming out with a comeback next week. I'm really excited about that too. I feel like it's 2008 all over again. Then let's see. Timon, as I'm gonna call him Timon probably. I keep trying to pronounce it right, but I never get it right. So Timon is my bias. He's actually my ultimate bias. Like, he has been my favorite K-pop star since he was 15. Yeah. He's always been my favorite. I forget about him a lot though. Like, we'll talk about Shiny, or we'll talk about K-pop, and I just won't bring him up. And I'll be like, who's your favorite? And I'll be like, oh, you know, Dongho from Newest, and, you know, Kura from Eyes One, like Nako from Eyes One. We'll never mention him because I don't know why. I don't know. He's my ultimate bias though, right? I mean, I can easily say that. I think he's really talented. And I have thought that since he was really fucking young. I always felt weird about it though, because he was so young. So I used to tell people that my ultimate bias was Donghae from Super Junior, who is my bias in Super Junior. But I felt weird about it for a really long time. Like, I don't know, man. Timon's like only 15. Maybe I should like. So like when he turned like 17, that's when I started being like, oh yeah, Timon's my favorite. Because I was, oh gosh, how old was I? I'm not gonna say how old I was, but I was not a minor back then, so I felt really strange liking a minor as much as I did. He's not a minor now, so I feel better with it, but yeah, I always thought he was so talented. I'm a sucker for dancers. That's also why Donghae is my bias in Super Junior. I think he's a really good dancer. I have two. I could talk about Super Junior all day. Do not get me started. I can talk about Shiny all day. I'm a sucker for dancers, and I just got into, and this is why I say I'm a bad Taiman fan. I just got into his solo work. I didn't even know I knew about Danger from way back, but I didn't know that he kept having a solo career. I didn't even know he had a Japanese solo career. What? So I've been getting into that stuff recently. I've been like really digging through his discography because I've always been a big fan of Shiny's discography. Like they always have really solid albums, but I've been really digging through Taiman's discography lately, and I am so impressed with his discography. Wow. Like, I don't even think he's an idol anymore. I think he's an artist at this point. I don't even see him as an idol, because he reminds me a lot, and again, I'm dating myself, of Darren Hayes from Savage Garden, you know, Cherry Cola, solo work. I was a really big Savage Garden fan until they broke up. And I was very young, so it's not like I was very young when they were around. But Darren Hayes' solo work was always very kind of dark but sexually charged and moving with really good lyrics and stuff. And he had those kind of 80s synth beats in the background. I mean, you should really check out some of those songs sometime. But it sounds a lot like Taiman stuff, and I was already a huge fan of Darren Hayes' solo work. So when I heard Taiman's A Criminal, oh my goodness, yes. When I heard Taiman's solo work, I was so surprised. It's so good. I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting into his solo work sooner, but again, I always forget about him. It's so bad saying that he's your favorite K-pop artist, and you're just like, I don't know. I did pay attention to Super M when Super M first came out, you know, dropping, because everybody was talking about it, so I went and looked, and Taiman was in it, and I was so surprised. I was like, wait, is that Taiman? Not the biggest fan of Super M, I know. They have some good songs, but overall, I just think they're, I don't want to get into it. K-pop fans. K-pop fans. I don't want to make mad, but not the biggest fan of Super M, but yeah. Also, something that I thought was interesting was people saying that, like, Taiman was this really good, really sweet leader. Or, no, he's not the leader of the group, but he's like he's this, what is it called? A senior, like, all of the younger guys, and they're like, he's really quiet and he's really reserved. And I was like, what? Listening to people say this, and I was like, are you talking about the right Taiman? I thought that started making me question whether or not it was Shiny's Taiman, because everybody was like, oh, he's just really sweet, and he's really quiet, and he's really reserved, and he's really, and I was like, I was so confused. So at first I was like, okay, I guess this is a different time. It's not like that's an uncommon name. But it looked like him, you know, like it looked like him. I just found out that I knew Chinese Taiman, and you notice me going back and forth on the name. And that Taiman is the opposite of that. He's a spoiled kid. But then again, I hadn't really seen anything of his since he was, how old was he? 26? 27? I haven't seen anything of Shinies for a while, because after Jonghyun passed, I just didn't want to look at anything. Because he was like my second favorite in Shiny, and he was in my top 5 overall idols. I still like. But so I was like, and then like, so I went and watched some Taiman stuff from Super M, and I knew it was Taiman. Like as soon as I saw the stuff, I knew it was Taiman. He has a very distinct, I wouldn't want to say that he has very distinct features, but he has very distinct facial expressions. So you know it's him. And I was surprised. He was really quiet. He wasn't like I'm sitting in a corner not doing anything, but he was a lot quieter than what I remember. So I went and watched his solo stuff, like stuff behind the scenes of his solo work, and he was still the same way. So I was like, oh wow, Hyman's really grown up. He's like a different person. No, that was wrong. That was very wrong, because I then watched some of the shiny stuff that I've been missing, and the fact that they went into the military. I hadn't seen them in a while, and when they came out, I started watching the stuff of what happened when 3 of them came back from the military. No, I was wrong. Timon's still Timon. He hasn't changed that much. I guess just in other groups, he's older now, so he feels like he has to act more mature, but no, he's still the same person, so that was interesting. I've been watching a lot of shiny. I'm talking about it while doing this dungeon. I thought that was really interesting. Still big fan. Oh, I love shiny so much. Like, I didn't even know how much I missed them until Don't Call Me came out, and I was just like, oh, I miss shiny so much. I paid attention to everything that they did up until 2017, obvious reasons. But I was there for our page in 2018. It was really hard, but I was there. Yeah, I've been paying attention to them for so long. It's just point. I love them all. I could talk about all of them really nicely. Like, Timon is my bias, but the rest of them are my bias wreckers. I love Onu. Holy shit, he's so cute. I find, like, I mean, personality-wise. I mean, he's pretty, but everybody in K-pop is pretty. I mean, like, personality-wise, he's so cute. I keep saying that I'm gonna marry him. I'm already married. I'm gonna marry that dude. My husband is like, what? Hold on. He's so cute. His personality is just my type of personality, for real. Like that kind of awkward adorkableness. Minho. I love Minho. I feel like me and Minho would get along really well. That's all I gotta say about that. And then I think everybody loves Key. I love Key. I think he's so quick on the draw. Like, he's so fast to respond. I love them all. So that's my K-pop update. I will probably talk more about Super Junior when they come out. I really love Super Junior and Shiny's energy. They're off. When they're not performing, they're so loud. All of them are. They're all so loud. So that's why I like them. The loudness factor. I feel like K-pop groups nowadays are a little more reserved. Like, I've watched stuff with BTS, and they're funny, and I feel like they're more reserved than the K-pop groups that I was really into in the second gen. That's the same with Newest. I'm a really big fan of Newest, but I feel like, and I know they debuted probably near second gen, but I mean, they're popular now, and they're very reserved. They're very funny, but they're very reserved. I should really check if I have more ability. But I kind of feel like it's different. Like, you put Super Junior in a room, and you're not going to be able to control them. You're just not. They're not controllable. Shiny is kind of the same way. It really depends on how Heyman and Minho are feeling at the time. Like, he's like the one who keeps trying to stay on topic and like tries to move things along because he just wants to go home. But it depends on how talkative Taemin and Minho are feeling if they go off. But like Super Junior, do not put them in the same room together. Maybe that's why they don't do much together anymore. Oh, that's my K-pop update. What else is going on? Because this dungeon's boring. I got Hu Tao in Genshin Impact, which I'm a big um Genshin player. I have some things. I'm a dolphin in Genshin, so I have a lot of the characters. I just got Hu Tao. I got Xiao. Hu Tao is waifu, so I had to get her, you know. I missed Child in his first thing, but he's getting a rerun in 1.4, and I'm really excited for that. So is Venti, but I'm still gonna skip him. I'm finally getting Child, and I can have all of the husbandos in the game. I have to collect husbandos with that body type, husbando body type. Because, you know, I need all of them in my life. Waiting for Dainsleif. He's the one that I'm really waiting for. I'm gonna put so much money into him. I'm not even sorry. Where are we going? My Child's getting a rerun, and I really regret not getting him. I really do. I was saving for Zhongli at the time, and so I had to make a choice, and it's not like I don't regret getting Zhongli, because have you seen him? It's Zhongli. But I was really upset that I didn't get Child, so I'm gonna get Child this time around. Yay, we did it! Okay. I think I remember this boss fight. I don't know what's gonna be. I'm waiting for, two characters I'm waiting for are, Dainsleif, who's husbando. I mean, we all love Zhongli. I think that's a given. My husbando is Dainsleif. He's voiced by Kenjiro Suda, and that is my favorite Japanese voice actor, so he's automatically one husbando. And the American voice actor's not even that bad. Who is it? Yuri Rosenthal? I think. Don't quote me on that. And I like his voice actor too, so I'm really excited. He showed up in the last patch, and I thought I was gonna faint out of excitement. It was the first time he was in the game, and I was so happy. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to... So, something about the bubbles. I remember that. There's something about the bubbles that you have to click on the bubbles. Ah, I got this. Clicky clicky, bubbles, bubbles. Den the Orca 2. I had a guild member named Den Thoda, who also passed in 2017. He had a asthma attack. Didn't survive the asthma attack, and he also passed in 2017. Down here. That was a rough year for me. I actually quit the game right after that. It might have been 2016. It was like right at the end. It was either at the end of 2016 or the beginning of. That was really hard for me. And I think I probably gave up on the game because of that part. Oh, someone's doing the ripples. Oh, nobody's doing the ripples! Oh, I thought somebody was doing the ripples. Oh, I know people just, you know, blind their way through it. So, nowadays, like, what are mechanics? Looks like he's having some trouble, though. Can we get this done before he does? We did it. I'm gonna say thank you to everybody. I'm not a fast typer, though. I have these clicky keys now, and the clicky keys are bigger than like the flat keys that I'm used to, so I typo all the time. Like, it's just constant typoing for me. I didn't get any drops in here. See, let's give Brutus the combination. That's the thing about being a DPS. Dude, you're never gonna get those combinations. This is good practice for me. I have no idea what I'm doing. So far, none of my friends actually back. Trying to keep it low key as possible. I don't want to let anybody know that only old, like people who played in 2013, 2014 would know the character's name, so I think I'm pretty safe. I know they tend to come back from time to time. Like I've still played with those people. They do like to come back from time. I think I'm safe because he's not in any link shells with the other guild that I talked to, and nobody in my guild would know. Oh no, we're gonna have to go around. I'm just kind of feeling it out, seeing what I have forgotten and everything, getting a refresher on the story, and that kind of thing. When I'm ready, I will let them know that I'm playing again. If I'm playing again, because right now it's like the free. They're doing the free thing. I think I'm gonna try and stick with it. Because I really want to see the Garleans. When I heard that Edgewalker, oh that's right, Edgewalker, was going to Garlemald, I was like, oh well, I gotta go back. I played a Garlean in RP sessions for people. She was kind of like a glorified NPC. Like, he wasn't like a character I was running around doing non-RP stuff with. So people would have a bad guy to chase after, but you know, I still played one. I would love to actually play an actual Garlean. That'd be nice. With the eye in the middle, with the little jewel in the middle. Yeah, that'd be nice. And they kind of look like human Elysian, and I like that. Or Elysian humans? Can't play one though. So we gotta pretend. So when I heard, I mean, she caused lots of chaos too, so I heard that, yeah, it was Garlemald. It was like, I have to bring that. My character, my main, she would also come back for the end of the story. Because I've been wanting to see the war be done since like 2013. They kept doing sidetrack shit, and I was getting real annoyed. Like, Heaven's Ward was like one giant side quest. Stormblood at least had something to do with the main plot, because they took back Alamigo. Again, I know everybody likes Shadowbringers, but it was a giant side quest. It had nothing to do with the war or anything to do with the Ascians. Which I wasn't, you know, I guess. But it was a good story. I just don't... Because it happened all in the characters' minds, basically, like their souls were transported elsewhere. It has nothing to do with my characters, so just like, you know, not important to me. But it was really good though. I really liked at least the parts that I've seen, because I have not been that into it yet. It'll be interesting seeing it. I got to the part where you are, you're reunited with Thancred. And I really liked how the characters were so important. And you talked to Thancred, everybody else, way more than you talked to them in previous experiences. That was cool. But at the end of the day, it didn't have anything to do with winning the war against the Garleans, so I was just like, well, this is just a side quest. I understand that the overarching narrative is about the Ascians, and it's actually the Garlean War that is the side quest, but screw that. Okay? I want this Garlean War to have a conclusion, and then we can work on this Ascian stuff. that I really liked about role-playing in Final Fantasy XIV was the fact that it felt more grounded in reality because it was just a war. Kind of like World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft's really weird. This is like grounded in like a war and blah, 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 and all this stuff was happening. If we start going into the science stuff, it's going to get fairly fantastical, and it's going to be harder for me to be able to roleplay in its setting. Again, I know not everybody's roleplayers, but I'm just saying, like, if I came back to roleplay now, I would have to basically pretend that Shadowbringers, doesn't exist, basically, because my character wasn't there. Who cares? They were all asleep and their souls went elsewhere. And that makes it a lot harder. I'm kind of glad that I didn't play that expansion, because I can just come back after it was over and be like, well, here I was the whole time. Derp-diddy derp-diddy. I have to wonder how people roleplayed it. Wondering if they just, like, didn't give a crap and were in the first anyway. Did they make characters specifically for the first? You know, that kind of thing. Did they ignore it? I would have ignored it. Oh my god, I was a guild leader of an RP guild. And I think if I would have said, I'm ignoring it, I would have lost the guild. I'm gonna go make some coffee, so she's gonna be sitting here for a minute. Yeah, I honestly believe that I probably would have lost the guild if I was like, eh! Hello? Hello? I lost my headphones. Anyway, so everyone would have left, because I would be like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. And I think everybody went. My mic is cutting out, so I'm gonna be right back. Drinking better. I go and make coffee. Chance that I will lose the Bluetooth. Fall out. I'm trying to make this coffee. I have a carrot getting ready to coffee. I should probably check on my kitties too, but I don't like it when I keep this door closed, but I have to. Keep it closed. Okay, so I'm back. At least for now, I gotta wait for the water to... Now I've got something in mind. Okay. So, what are we doing? How did I already forget? Okay, I gotta go to the north gate and the south gate. Okay. Or I could go to the Drowning Wench and forget about the side quests. I don't remember which one is more effective when leveling, but... We're just gonna sprint our way to victory. You have to do all of them, don't you? You're eventually gonna get sent to do each dungeon? I hate that part. That's the worst. Okay. Just suck it up, I guess. Being a DPS, though, is really easy in dungeons because you don't really have to... nobody's counting on you to do anything. You could be just standing there and they wouldn't notice. It's true. I say this as a healer. But then they yell at healers all the time. Maybe I'm bitter. I'm a little bitter. Just a tiny bit bitter. So, how much did that get me? Woohoo! We're in the money now! I don't have retainers yet either, so all the stuff has to stay in their inventory until I get my retainer service back. Hello, friend. Wanted some white wine? Always was popular with the fairer sex, if I say so myself. You do say so. I have a brother, you heard about that? He's the captain of the North Tide Gate. Like peas in a pod, they say, but they never popped those peas out of the pod, if you take my meaning. Oh. Wiltsis? Wiltwis. Got a way about her, she does. Cool as spray, but there's a fire there. Welcome she is to show me the light and scorch off every stitch between the two of us. Yo, poetic. Ah, poetic. He's very smooth with his words. There's no music. I have killed the music. Now I have to talk awkwardly until it comes back. There it is! I think it's because I'm getting attacked, though. No, we continue running. We don't have time for this. We don't have time. I think after I'm done with this, I'm gonna do it again. I don't think I'm gonna stream it, though. Right now, it's boring. What would I talk about? I'm already trying to find stuff to talk about in this stream. But when the event comes out, 1.4 comes out, I'll probably stream. I wonder if my coffee ran. I don't know. I should go check. I bet the water's heating up. We're just gonna pass right through. Okay. Hang right here while I go get my coffee. I still don't really remember much about the storyline. I do remember that I really liked the Bahamut. That was a good question. They really do. Alexander. And by the way, if anybody. Oh, I gotta put my in here. I remember being really excited for I'm looking because and while I'm waiting for see. Okay, it's gonna come out. Like, maybe that's it. Ooh, you're wrong. It's good. Chocolate raspberry. How good. What is that noise that's coming? Oh, it's my laptop. Sorry, the fan has to stay on for that guy. He's a gaming laptop, so he overheats a lot. Alright, I got my coffee. Tastes good, tastes good. Let's continue. There's no music in this area, and it's very awkward because I'm being super silent. Alt Adventure North Tidegate has no place for idlers. But I got you some wine. Wiltwis, the quartermaster, that mousy looking girl? Still, she has excellent taste in wine. It must be a right mind reader, for I have a supper of ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of lowland vintage. So I sent you over with a bottle just for me, huh? Sent one to that backburst in South Tidegate too. Oh, you know what he's going to think now. That she's his for the taking. That strutting. Well, he's got another thing coming. Misunderstanding and innocent kindness like that. He's a quartermaster. Doesn't he know this? This is a professional interest. That goatish fool. Oh, so his brother's like the kind who thinks that when the waitress is nice to you, she's flirting with you. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my coffee. It's really good. Who needs Starbucks when I got 8 bajillion flavors sitting on my coffee bar? Alright, let's go get this one. Oh, I have to fight these things. Well, blam. I didn't even read it. What was I supposed to do? I gotta stop. Oh, this is a sad one, too. This is a memorial. Now I feel bad. You'd never know that there was a hamlet here. Woody, Halfstone, 'twas called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows, and put to the Sahagins' torch. The settlers fought, eh? And now? And how? With not a trained soldier among them. Argamir was one of those, a farmer by trade. He stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for many arrows as could be spared. This is where he lies now. This is the basic gist. Very wordy. Very wordy quest givers in this game. Gotta kill some... Oh, now I gotta kill some killer mantises. What is this ability? Delivers an attack with a potency of 350. 500 when executed from the target's rear. Oh. So I'm gonna use hide and try to get behind the target. Does the hide have a cooldown? Kablam? Yes! Ooh. That was fun. Well, doesn't matter. That's a long cooldown. Come on, man. Come on, I have 2 abilities. Giving me a long cooldown. Duh. My character sounds like she's shocked they're fighting back. I just stabbed you, how dare! Duh! I guess the voice doesn't matter that much, but it's still funny. Okay. I need one more. One more. One more. Okay. Okay? No! I guess you have to be in hide. Boo! Boo! Oh, it's warm in this room because I have all the computers on. And I had to pause Bob Burger so the TV. I'll use Bob Burgers as my background noise. I could probably recite it by heart at this point. But it's an amazing show. It's an amazing show. Okay, now where I go. Now where I go. Where I go. Back to the sprint. Oh my god, I can't wait. We do the sprinting. Looks like sprinting lasts. It feels like it, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played this game. And I am used to Genshin sprinting, which doesn't last that long. Yay! What level am I? 19? When did that happen? When did I get 19? I was 15 when I started this 2 hours ago. Did they make it easier to level? I hope so. Okay, now I gotta go all the way over there. Wonk. You going to sprint again? I have to get off of it soon because I'm home from work. And this is our office space. I'll probably need to use it. I want to tell him to pick up Taco Bell. Taco Bell. We've been trying different restaurants on Grubhub lately. I think that's true for everybody in 2020, but we mostly avoided it in 2020. It's just kind of been this month. It's been fun. There's some good food in my town. I didn't even know. Is there? Oh, please don't tell me I have to go back to the freaking... Oh, we did it. What, are we done? Are we done? We're done. Okay. Let's do the main storyline now. I want a little chicken. I don't know what to name it, though. What do I name it? It has to be something, mean, because this area is mean. Okay. Guess we gotta go back to life, back to reality. Yeah. I make this. Well, my coffee's hot. Where's my phone? I'm gonna tell my husband to pick up Taco Bell before he. I don't know where I put my phone. I gotta find it, so if you hear a noise. Oh, there it is. I found it. So I'm going to tell the husband to bring home Taco Bell. Taco Bell's on the way, so it's going to. So. Bring home Taco Bell when you get off of the work. You got work. There. By the way, he's perfectly fine with me marrying all of the guys. Tiny. He says, I don't blame you. In fact, I would tell you to go for it. Oh yeah, the bard thing. Oh, I have some stuff made for that. I do. Drowning went upstairs, right? I learned how to play Adventure Time songs. So, those are the ones I know how to play. I got Everything Stays Here. Everything stays right where you left it. That one. And I have, oh, I forgot one. The ending song. Talkie. Hello, it's me. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating my ass? It would seem that ships have not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. Yeah, you big giant of failures. What's up? Ooh. I keep trying to knock down. I don't have a real desk for it yet, because my theme, I'm going with white. Everything's white. So my monitor is white, my headset is white, my microphone is white. Everything is white. That's what I'm going with. And I don't have a white desk, so right now I'm using like one of those plastic tables because it's white. Eventually I will find a... Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into this battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, m'lady. M'lady. Tips fedora. Back then, are ye, with all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'd wager. And she's gotta talk, but we don't get to see that. Fishbacks, and there I was thinking ye'd only have to I better talk like a pirate, right? Crave a pirate's skull or 3. 7 hells. Ye turn your back. You're for... Hold on, he answered me by saying I should deliver it, but it's on his way. It's on the way. He can just get it himself. I think this is an ad. Hold on. My own system gave me an ad. my computer, Windows, gave me an ad. That's ridiculous. There you go. So I have my phone tied to my computer, so when it's on, I can see text messages come through my computer. Much easier. Taco Bell on the way. Why pay extra for delivery? Because Grubhub is expensive. LOL, so he knows I'm not. I don't want to renew my license. Go away. Okay. Fishbacks. And they're ye turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastard set up shop on bleeding. Where did I put my dummy? I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Where did I put it? Oh, yeah, I think it's this. Yeah! Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, this computer doesn't have sound when I don't want it to. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, have I been talking all of this time? And nobody can hear me? But that computer defaults to no sound. Because I travel with it a lot. Let me tell you a story. One time, we were in the airport, and I had my old laptop. My old laptop didn't have any settings when it opened. When it opened, it auto-ran YouTube. And there was a Philip DeFranco show on it. And it auto-played, because I hadn't finished it, and I just closed it, and I didn't think about it. But in that Philip DeFranco episode, he's talking about condoms. So I'm sitting in the middle of the airport, and Philip DeFranco was like, condoms! I learned a valuable lesson. So my computer defaults to muted when it turns on. I bet you're daring for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if ye might be interested in taking on another job. That's not pirate. We're going with it. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. Your shoe? Seems that the forest folk are in need of an adventurer that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, ye can bet the task will be no skip through a sunny glade. But after that way ye dealt with our fishback station, I doubt it's anything ye can. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. Did I level up? Did I do it? Am I level 20 now? Party Finder unlocked. Oh, Party Finder! You can now accept the next class job quests. These quests offer opportunities to not only learn... Let's do whatever it wants at this point. Not only to earn guild items and gear, but also new class job-specific actions. Disney stocks reached historical high. I should have put in for that. Seriously, back in 2020, right at the beginning when the COVID was happening, Disney stocks dropped to $80 a share. And I was like, damn, I should really put in for that. And then I didn't. And now it's at Disney stonks. Disney stonks. 201. Oh, I should have done it. Oh, I knew it too. I was like, I should really put in for that because it's like $80 a share. That's really good for Disney. Now it's at 200 a share. That's more than double. Oh, no. I was trying to get my dad to put into it. too. Was like trying. He put his money in United, and I think that was a bad idea, but I was trying to get him to do Disney. He should have done Disney. Yes, I do the stock market lightly. Just lightly. I'm not like Wall Street bets or anything. Quest accepted. Speak with Minho. We're going to speak to Minho. I would speak to me. I feel like me and him will either get along really well, or we won't get along at all. Because we're a lot alike. Okay. Hello, friend. I am in Gridania. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's... Oh, what's this little Moogle? What's this? Itinerant Moogle. What is that? Oh. Oh. So you can get all the past stuff. I see. He just said he has a coupon for Taco Bell. I'll tell him to get lots of taco. Get lots of taco. All. And exclamation point. Heart, heart. Okay. Off we go. I keep getting distracted. That's really bugging me what that Adventure Time song is. I'm gonna look it up real fast. I get like that, where it's just like, I don't know it, but I need to know it. So you know, I should know it. There. Apparently I have searched this before. Okay, I got it. Okay, so the song was Time Adventure. I know that one too for this game. You know, will happen, happening, happen. Will happen, happening, happened, and will happen again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. I love that song, dude. Like, I unironically love that song. Ready for the briefing? Good now then. Now is the time of the essence. I'll proceed directly to the heart of the matter. I wish for you to nip a potential threat in Gridania. We wish in Gridania in the bud. Oh god. I gotta go to Tamtara Deepcroft. No. 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 Do I want to do this or do I want to give up? We'll probably learn some new songs for the bard thing. I can actually make my own GIFs. Or GIFs? GIFs? MIDIs. I can actually make my own MIDIs, and there's a program where you can just input the MIDI and have it autoplay in Final Fantasy XIV. So I should just make more MIDIs. I can't find any of the stuff that I want to do anyway in the MIDIs. It's always like video game songs, and I'm like, but I want like K-pop songs and J-pop songs and Adventure Time songs and stuff like that. Musicals, whatever. But they don't have that. It's always like Final Fantasy VII battle music or whatever. And it's like, no, that's not what I want. Okay, let's do this guy. I'm just breezing through this. Greet. Anie. I don't know French. With a bow. We bow to you, my friend. Okay. Is that a kid? Aw, look at the kid. Look at these kids. They're like babies and they're almost as tall as me. Yeah, I made her a little short. Joy. I am joyful. Dance. 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 Dancing. Do 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 do. Spell it. Pay attention. I'm yelling at myself. Pay attention. Do 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 do. Maybe I should try it sometime. Girl, have you never danced before? Get older, I'll take you to a club. You're pretty good at this. Lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So does like the future expansions even mention the Cartanu battle? Like, I remember that all of us people who roleplayed in 1.0 in 2010 had to suddenly come up with a reason as to what happened to them 5 years ago, our characters. So most of us just picked that we disappeared at Cartanu and we got that tattoo in the back if you completed a certain quest before you quit. And I got the tattoo, so I had to come up with a reason. I came up with a story about how my main was there, and you know, she came back right before the game came out. I even got that like weird special cutscene. She came back right before the game came out and everything like that, and I had to roleplay that where like nobody from her previous life remember who she was unless they were also at the battle and all this stuff. And it was really weird because not many people played Final Fantasy in 2010, so you're coming back with this super special storyline and you almost want to apologize. You almost want to be like, it's not me. I'm not trying to be Special Snowflake. I'm not trying to be a Mary Sue. It's the game. It forced me into this if I wanted to play the same character, which I did. So I'm wondering if that even ever gets brought up. I feel like somebody told me that they retconned that, and I don't give a crap. I'm not retconning that shit. Like now it was just them, and it wasn't a whole bunch of people. like it was when 2.0 came out. And it was like, well, screw them. I got the tattoo. I was fucking there. You dumb bastards. Okay. Now let's look at the party finder. We'll say that it's like really crazy now. I'll look at it. TV art sale. Oh wow, the party finder is not very party findy. The Elysium Fields is open tonight. Escorts and live music. Oh no. Has the RP community devolved into prostitution? Took longer than I thought, honestly. Oh, an open Nocte Immortalem, an open RP Final Fantasy RP community. I would never do that again. When I ran a guild, I did it as like a GM doing a tabletop RPG. But people who are role playing in MMOs, they come from a very different place where there's no GM and you're kind of just controlling yourself. Let's see, my guild at its peak had about 120 members, and I'll never get that big again. Never, not never. People were really mad that I was playing. You know how it works when you're a GM. You have to sort of be God mode. You have to be able to know things and do things, in order to really DM. Like, I was really lucky that all of my my people who I knew personally, like my husband, my roommate, a friend of mine that I met like 10 years ago, etc., 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 were all playing characters who were at top brass in the guild, and I could say, oh, blah 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 gave me that information. Like, I would get that a lot. How does she know about that? Well, blah 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 gave me the information. I wasn't even the lead in the character because the army was too passive. So my husband's character was the head of the free company IC term. But then since I came from that background, I've always been a GM for like Dungeons and Dragons or Vampire the Masquerade. I was really big into World of Darkness, but I've always been a GM, so that's what I'm used to. So when I wanted to experiment by being a GM in a MMO, which requires people to relinquish some control of their characters, because you have to be able to control everything around you. I tried to keep it very low key on the control, as much as I could, because I know people wanted agency, and it's not like a tabletop where you don't have to give them much agency if you don't want to. So I tried to keep it as open as possible, but sometimes I couldn't do that. Like, one time these bad guys had stabbed, like, these are the bad guys I'm talking about. Like, the girl who I'm looking at right now is one of those bad guys. The girl who I'm playing right now. One time, like, these bad guys were basically stalking the guild, trying to kill guild members in retaliation for something that happened that's not important. So, we were like, you need to be careful. You can't just you just can't go anywhere, or the bad guys will find you. So one, they didn't try to even listen to that. If there was an RP event, they just went, and so we would have like bad guys come after them if they went, because that's what we said would happen, and they got mad. Their guild RP needed to stay separate from the rest of their RP, and that's just not what I believed in. Everything should connect. Like, one of our guild members killed somebody in a different storyline, but it got back to our guild, and so my husband punished her, and she got really mad too. Like, that's not even in this story. It's like, yes, but your actions don't exist in a bubble. So if I was gonna do it again, it's really hard. I had to set up all these, Roll20. I had to set up a bunch of Roll20s and stuff. I constantly had to talk with my other storytellers to make sure our stories were cohesive, trying to give everybody like an overarching storyline, which I think I was successful at, but it was really hard. Really hard, and I wouldn't do it again with that many people. And I would definitely make sure that these people are okay, because there's different kinds of role players. There's people who are there, like it's a tabletop, and then there's people who are there because they have a power fantasy. And the power fantasy people don't really jive with my style. And there's nothing against them, but what is that? Oh, it's one of the cat people. I forgot about them. Doesn't really jive with my my play style because I wanna I'm saying because I can't gather my thoughts. Because I want that overarching storyline and I want those bad guys to come. I don't want the game to be off in a corner somewhere while I'm just role playing that I'm this super powerful mage who only goes to the bars and drinks. That doesn't sound fun to me. What sounds fun is actually being a part of the storyline. I would probably never do that again with strangers. Never. I tried to do it with strangers because I wanted people to be involved and they said it sounded good. But when push came to shove, they didn't like it. They wanted the power fantasy of their character being super powerful, being able to kill the bad guys right away. I got that complaint a lot, that the bad guys didn't die fast enough. It's like, but the bad guys have only been here for a week. What do you want? I just wouldn't do that again. No. I would do it with a much smaller group, and then I would vet people to make sure that they understand what's going on, and I think that's better. The problem is I just didn't want to be seen as an elitist. But people didn't. There's just some people who don't really jive with that RP style, and that's fine. Like, we're all on the same server. You can find somebody who you do jive with. It's fine. You know? But like I said, if I went back to role playing, it would be a much smaller circle. I'm not a guild leader anymore. We passed the guild off to one of the other guild members. I'm not a guild member anymore. Oh, I am, but I'm not a guild leader anymore. Anyway, let's look at the rest of these. RP tonight. The Engine Room, Nightclub, and Bar. A lot of nightclubs and bars, huh? Look at this. A Chrysalis and a Cyan nightclub. Ew. What? The Cyans have better shit to do than to be in a fucking nightclub. What is that bullshit? Judge. None shall escape our shade. Join us, and together we shall eclipse. This is the guild? The guild advertisement? Join Eorzea Multiverse. An 18 plus Discord for people looking for friends or relationships. Bounty call, offering new bounties and odd jobs legally. So that's a good idea. Cute. Like, we are going to be your NPCs for quests. It's awesome. I like that. Mateus RP. West Koshu Karaoke Night. How do you do karaoke in this game? Karaoke is only fun because you can hear everybody sing bad. So how would you do it here? Interesting. I think I would do more instrument nights because it has that system where you can make any song that you want to. I think I would do that instead of karaoke because all you're going to be doing is reading lyrics. Nobody's going to be actually singing, or is it like a Discord? Oh, that would be scary. Oh, could you imagine? Loot, 18 plus RP, Foxy's, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. East, live music, dancers, casino, and giveaways. Candyland, maid-themed nightclub. There's a lot of nightclubs. What do they think they are? LA? Open now. Blood Moon Nightclub. The Escort Lounge. Prostitutes. Open 8 to 11 p.m. But if you're like okay, look, I'm gonna love with everybody here. I've done ERP before. Most of the time, role players have. So, if they don't, that they're lying to you. I've done it before. 8 to 11, that's 2 hours. You will not be able to get any ERP in 2 fucking hours. That shit takes forever, which is why I don't do it that much. Nobody got time to sit down for 8 hours and describe every little sensation that your character's feeling. You should only do it for plot. And yeah, there are usually plot reasons. But nobody got time for that. 8 to 11, they're only going to get to the hand job. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be appropriate, but it's really hard. Okay. I put on some pants because my thighs kept sticking to the leather on this chair. Okay. Ooh. Academy themed FC recruiting new students. Ooh. I don't know if I want to play high school student though. Blood Moon Nightclub. Didn't I just see you? Eden's Garden. Open tonight. Is that like a religious nightclub, or are they just using religious imagery to be PRPers? Roleplay Finder, aka 45 venues, clubs, events, photographers, performers, groups, and FCs. Is Vibe Tribe good or bad for the RP community and bar scene? What's Vibe Tribe? Good 3, bad 49. Well, whoever they are, they don't have a good reputation. Candyland's maid-themed nightclub. Yep, ramen, open tonight. And unique ramen dishes, that could be fun. Gatherer Seeker, good to work for you. RP, Crown of Dahlias is open. Your Albanian nightclub and bar. The Rosenthorn is now hiring. Lively themed FC wants you to join and be part of it. So it's another bar. The Rising Sun, March into Spring. I don't know what that is. Oh, live DJ, so it's a club. Interested in working for an RP venue like Flowers, Meditation, or Terror? No. None. Come dance with us at another escort lounge, another prostitution den. Azema's Wish. Zelaria Love Bed. Drinks, damsels, and I'm gonna guess it's another prostitution den. Okay. Okay, that's all that's going on, I guess. Okay. A lot of RP. I remember back in the day, when I played, nobody used the Party Finder for that. I guess that makes it easier. But it also really points out how many fucking nightclubs are in RP. Everybody just wants to go and get drunk, hit on each other, hire prostitutes. This is why that's why I did what I did right there. Because it's, you know what? I don't even blame them. Because it's so hard to run an overarching storyline. It really is. It's so hard. Maybe if I ever get more of an audience than like 2 people, people will be interested in how I did it, and I can talk about it more. But I don't think it's very interesting right now. Let's play bog. But maybe somebody would find it interesting. I have a lot of experience. I actually started role playing when I was in high school, and I started with World of Darkness. My dad was so excited because he used to do D&D. He was in high school, and I never knew until I started role playing. So then I did D&D because my dad would play with my friends. And then I role played. I ran my own RP guild in Final Fantasy XI, and that was probably a long time ago. And it just never stopped. I did it in Aeon. I did it in WoTor, Knights of the Old Republic. I did it in I did it in the Old Republic. Sorry, it's not Knights of the Old Republic. It's in World of Warcraft, though not very successfully, I will say. World of Warcraft wasn't the most successful time for RP. Oh, they're over here. That's right. Aha, I remember. Let's see. And we RP'd a lot in Aeon. It was basically every game. And so when I came to Final Fantasy XIV, I was getting kind of bored with the scene. And I decided I was going to try to run it like a tabletop because I hadn't stopped hadn't stopped playing tabletop, so I was like, well, I'm gonna give this a try and see if it's possible. And I learned a lot. I really did. I might be saying, oh, it's so exhausting, but I did learn a lot. I did. I think it's possible. You want to do some like really good story-based RP, but it's not the easiest thing to run. And it's really hard to do by yourself. There's no way I could have done it by myself. I had a really good team behind me. Our storylines were like really complex too, so I had a lot of time on my hands as well. So, if you're gonna do a storyline make sure it's as complicated as you can be on. Mine was super complicated because I was on 12, 13 hours a day at that point. Yeah, I was on a lot. So I always could have these big complex storylines because I knew I would be on. But you know, you can have a pretty simple one without taking too much of your time. But I don't think that would be really hard to do, especially nowadays with like Discord and because Discord didn't exist when Final Fantasy started. When you have stuff like that, it makes it a little easier. I still think forums are the best for keeping track of everybody's thoughts and stuff, like journals and stuff. That should go on forums. I don't know how anybody does it with just Discord. But Discord does help with scheduling, and it helps keep everybody apprised of what's going on. So when I got it, when it came out, I was really happy. It really helped solve a lot of problems. So yeah, I have a lot of experience on the role-playing side. I have so much, and I would raid too. Like when I tell you I was on this game a lot, you know, I was on this game. I would raid a lot too. We weren't like cutting-edge raiders, but we were pretty good. We kept up with the content, even if we were slow. Kept up with it. We were always on the last floor when the new raid would come out. Whether we beat it or not depended on which raid you're asking me about, but we were always on the last floor when the new raid came out. Kept up pretty well. Where am I going? Oh man, okay, this is a walk. Alright, let's see. Whee! I've actually made pretty good progress today. Got from 50. I literally thought I was about to climb up these fucking walls. I was like, this is Genshin. This isn't Genshin. Okay, so I did get a lot of progress done today. Level 20 from 15. That was good. I don't feel like I did very much, so they might have made it easier. Of course, she's got a ton of resting. Who knows? It would be super crazy if I saw people who I played with again. I just have to assume that they quit. Honestly, it makes the most sense. That for. It'd be crazy if I saw him again, though. I think all of my friends have quit since back then. I'm trying to think of somebody who would be back. I mean, we're talking about the beginning of the game, 2.0. I still talk to a lot of them. I just don't know if they're playing or not. Not something I've ever brought up. We'll see. We'll have to see over the course of this adventure. Eri Kobayashi. That's my cat's name. Eri, not Kobayashi. Eri! Okay, that's 2. Where is the music. Do I have the music off, or is this game just super silent all the time? Maybe I should look at my settings. And then 3. We did it, yo. I asked them their wants and desires. Intelligent. Vanadil Reborn. I think they were around when I played. Is seeking friendly players to join our mid-sized rank 30 company. 3 company. All types are welcome. We help each other. Double FC action. Cozy LB large mansion. Coco stables. Check out our community tab for more info. What's my rank? What's my free company's rank? Are we 30? Oh, we're 24. When did they up the thing? What do you get? Does it tell you? Man, the last time I played, you could only get up to level 10? Go with... Put this on your face. Face. Put it on your face. Face. Actually, it goes on her wrist, but no, same difference. Can I get a chocobo? Hello, would you give me chocobo, please? 1 chocobo, please. Okay, what's next? Oh, actually, I should probably... Because, my husband will be home soon, and he's bringing home Taco Bell! Yeah! Taco Bell! Taco Bell! I'm very excited about that. I love Taco Bell. And because there's nothing in the house, we need to go grocery shopping. We haven't gone grocery shopping. Nothing in the house, so we have to eat takeout today. Like, have to. Like that's something I'm being forced to do. Okay, so I did pretty good today. I think I might come back to this game and stream it later. Again, I'm not going to be here from the 25th March to April 15th because I got to take care of family stuff. Been a hell of a 3 months, but I'll try to get on it and do stuff like this. This game's kind of fun for me to sit and idle chit chat with. Once I actually get through the storyline, though, that'll be less so. Oh. Yeah. Gonna say goodbye. Goodbye.